Welcome to Dell SonicWall Video Solutions. My name is Kritika Nakshatri. Today, we will demonstrate how to configure SSL VPN on a SonicWall UTM appliance. In this video, we will demonstrate how to identify the public IP and the private network that we need to connect to, set up the required interfaces, configure SSL VPN settings, set up the user accounts, installation and setup of NetExtender. Here for demonstration, we are using a TZ215 wireless with the firmware 5.9.0.3. Under network interfaces, X0 subnet is our LAN subnet and X1 is our WAN connection. Once connected to this using the NetExtender client, we'll be able to access the X0 interface, which is the 192.168.168 subnet. Click on the Configure button for the X1 interface. Here we need to enable the HTTPS management, also the HTTPS user login. Click on OK to save the settings. Click on the SSL VPN tab. Go to the server settings. Click on the WAN option on top. This will enable the SSL connection through the WAN interface. The SSL VPN port is set to 4433 by default. This can be changed as per your requirement. If you have a SSL certificate on the SonicWall, you can select that particular certificate under the certificate selection. User domain is set to local domain by default. This can be changed as per your requirement. Web management over SSL VPN can be enabled if required. Once enabled, this will allow you to access the SonicWall itself for administration purpose. Go to the client settings next. Click on the Configure button for the client settings. Zone IPv4 is set to SSL VPN by default. Network address IPv4 is where we define what IPs are provided to the clients once connected. Click on the drop-down and select Create New Network. The address object can be named as per your requirement. In this case, we call it SSL VPN IP pool. Zone assignment is set to SSL VPN. Type can be range or a network. For demonstration, we use a range. Starting IP will be 192.168.168.10. Ending IP will use 192.168.168.20. This object will be saved under Network Address Object and can be edited later if required. Go to the client routes. If the tunnel all mode is set to enabled, once connected to the SSL VPN client, the client will be able to access the internet through the internet provided on the SonicWall. In this case, under Networks, we need to select WAN Remote Access Network. For demonstration today, we are using the split tunnel mode. So the tunnel all mode is set to disabled. Networks will select LAN subnets. Under client settings, if you have an internal DNS server, you can specify the IP here, or else we can give a public DNS like 4.2.2.2. DNS server 2 can be set to another public DNS, for example 8.8.8.8. In the DNS search list, you can provide your domain name, for example sonicwall.com. Multiple domains can be provided here, and the priority can be set for this particular list. Click on OK to save the settings. Under Portal Settings, if you require a company logo or the home page to be displayed according to your requirements, you can use the HTML coding here. Also, the Preview button can be used to check the HTML codes. Under the Virtual Office, this is how you'll see the page once logged in to the initial login screen. You'll also see the NetExtender download options. For a Mac system, it will show the Mac NetExtender client, and for a Windows system, the Windows Net Extender client would be shown up. Next will be the user account settings. Under Users, go to Local Users, click on Add User. Provide a name and a password as per your requirement. In this case, we use the username as test and password as test123. Under Groups, select SSL VPN Services. Under VPN Access, select LAN subnets. This will define what subnet or what IPs the user has access to. Click on OK. The setup is now complete. We will be connecting to the IP 10.65.1.82, which is the X1 IP in this case. You'll see the SonicWall login screen come up. You'll also see a link which says click here for SSL VPN login. Click on this option. The username and password that's required here is the local user username and password that we provided when we created a local user. In this case, it is test and the password is test123. Click on Login. You'll now see the option to download the Net Extender client. Click on the download option. Once the download is complete, click on Run. Next. Read and accept the license agreement. You can change the destination folder here if required. Click on Next and install. Once complete, you'll see a login option like this. The server needs to be the public IP of the SonicWall, :4433, which is the SSL VPN port. Username and password is again the username provided for the local user. In this case, it is test and the password is test123. The domain will be the user domain specified under the SSL VPN settings. It's case sensitive. In this case, it is local domain. Click on Connect. Once connected, you'll see a client IP from the SSL IP pool that was previously provided. You can now access any system on your LAN network. 192.168.168.68 is another system that's connected to this firewall. This brings us to an end of this video on how to configure SSL VPN on SonicWall.